Good afternoon. You're watching India Today. I'm Smita Sharma and let's get you straight to the breaking news that we have coming up from Maharashtra. The Maharashtra Governor has given sanction to the CBI to prosecute former Chief Minister of the state, Ashok Chavan, in the Adarsh scam case. CBI had requested the Maharashtra Governor for this sanction last month. Remember, Ashok Chavan had to resign from the Chief Minister's post in 2010 when the news of the scam first broke out. Chavan was among the 13 people charge sheeted by the CBI in the Adarsh scam of July 2012. Though the other accused were arrested, Chavan's prosecution required permission from the governor. The former governor's refusal to permit Mr. Chavan's prosecution had led to his political rehabilitation. Chavan was among the few Congress leaders to survive the Modi charisma during the campaign and got elected as a member of parliament from Nanded. The party also subsequently appointed him as the state Congress chief. But now there's a huge trouble that's brewing for this Congress leader. Adarsh, remember, is a 30-story high-rise building in Kolaba where flats were illegally allotted to Neta's relatives. And my colleague Avantika earlier spoke to Ashok Chavan himself and got his reactions to the governor's now clearance. Let's listen into what he had to say.
I have already expressed my opinion on this issue earlier. There is a total political vendetta carried out by the BJP, and this is totally illegal. Whatever they are doing now is totally illegal. It is obvious that the CBI is working under the pressure of the BJP, and definitely this is whatever they are doing now is not within the purview of the law. It is totally illegal. I'll consult my legal advisors and we'll take the further course of action.
Why do you call this vindictive politics, sir? I mean, your name has surfaced in this. Would you now comply and cooperate with the CBI if you feel that you've done nothing wrong? Would you go ahead and, be part of the investigations?
We have always cooperated. The question is, sanction is required to prosecute if there is a procedure, and the earlier governor had sought legal advice and then taken a very conscious decision. Once the decision has been taken, there is no procedure in law where you can again move on the same issue to the governor. So there is no question on that.
Okay. Sir, just stay with me. Our Mumbai Bureau Chief Sahil Joshi would also like to ask a few questions. I'll go ahead.
Mr. Chavan, you remember last time when the former Governor Shankar Narayanan refused permission to CBI to go ahead and prosecute you in Adarsh case. After that, the High Court refused CBI a permission to remove your name from the accused list. And in that matter, you have already approached the Supreme Court. Now, what suddenly had changed? Do you think that the new governor and the Council of Ministers thought that the CBI has enough evidence to prosecute you in Adarsh case?
You see, there is no provision under the law where once the order has been issued by the earlier governor, after taking the advice from the Solicitor General, there is no question of again moving when there is no fresh issue involved. There is no question of again asking sanction. It is very clear that obvious that CBI is acting under the pressure of the BJP, and it's a question. What you see is very clear that it's political vendetta, which is the real reason behind all what is being done. So definitely,
CBI is saying that they merely acted on what the High Court told them to do, because High Court refused them the permission to take out your name from the accused list and asked them that they have enough evidence to go ahead and prosecute you. Why don't they go back to the governor and take permission from the governor again?
You see, the matter is already before the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has yet to take a call on this. There has never been a thing where the matter is still being under the consideration of the Supreme Court. When issues are pending before the Supreme Court, when notices have been issued by the Supreme Court, this abrupt decision, the hurry to again seek a legal opinion and trying to see the governor's sanction is something which is illegal.
Would you be approaching the court again regarding the current decision of the governor?
I will seek the advice of my legal experts and I will decide the further course of action.
Sir, but at the same time, now the Maharashtra Assembly session will be approaching. Will the Congress party take up this issue in the Assembly as well? If you think that it's a political vendetta, will the party support you? Will the party take up this issue during the Assembly session as well?
I think the party spokesman has already clarified the stand of the party, and definitely the party is with us on this issue. Yeah.
Obviously, that was Ashok Chavan calling this a matter of political vendetta and saying that he will seek legal opinion on this case further. Let's get in a word from my colleague Sahil Joshi, who now joins us from Mumbai. Sahil, you know, it's a question you were trying to put across to Ashok Chavan as well, because when the former governor in 2013, Shankar Narayan, he had said that there was no sufficient legal evidence and that's why not given a clearance for prosecution. What does Governor C. Vidyasagar Rao now have to say? Has there been any official statement from the governor's house?
See, Avantika, right now we'll need to wait for the full order of the governor. Why governor finally decided to go ahead, to giving a go ahead to CBI to prosecute Ashok Chavan in this particular case. But CBI's basic case against Ashok Chavan was that he was part of the conspiracy in getting those flats done. He was part of the conspiracy when he allowed the Adarsh Housing Society to include the civilians in that particular society. He was part of the conspiracy when he allowed Adarsh Society to get more FSI to build the higher building, and at the same time in the quid pro quo for which he was also he was found guilty even in the Adarsh Commission report, which was the Commission of Inquiry which was ordered by the Maharashtra Government. So in quid pro quo he received the flats from the Adarsh Society for his relatives, that is his mother-in-law, his brother-in-law, and one more flat. That is total 3 flats he received in quid pro quo process. So so official, he's using his official position to benefit other society. In the leave of that, he got the flats. So that is the CBI case against Ashok Chavan. He is one of the main conspirators. He has been shown as one of the main conspirators. Now,
but,
what happened
Sahil,
is that
you know, there was a technical point that Ashok Chavan was raising.
They need a go ahead from the right.
Sahil, there was a technical point that Ashok Chavan seemed to be raising, that you know, once the former governor said that there will be no clearance, how can the new governor come and give a clearance? Have you been able to clarify on that front?
Yeah, see, that is the reason why the trial cannot begin at this point of time, because trial was stuck despite CBI filing the charge sheet in the CBI court, because the former governor did not give permission to the CBI to prosecute Ashok Chavan in this particular case. So despite preparing the charge sheet against Ashok Chavan, they could not go ahead with the trial. So now to get the clarity, finally CBI approached the court, asking the court to take out Ashok Chavan's name from the list of the accused, which the High Court denied the permission. High Court said that CBI has enough evidence to prosecute Ashok Chavan. Why don't they go ahead and prosecute him? After that, CBI approached again the governor. Meanwhile, Ashok Chavan has already appealed in the Supreme Court against the High Court's order refusing to discharge him from the whole Adarsh case. So that appeal is pending. So now what the CBI lawyers are saying, our correspondent Vidya just had a word with the CBI's lawyers, and they said that they still do not have a clarity whether the trial will begin or not, because the Supreme Court appeal is still pending. As Ashok Chavan has told India Today just a while back when he was speaking to us, he clearly said that he will be taking the legal opinion against governor's order. He cannot appeal against the governor's order, but he can definitely challenge the procedure. The way
Sahil,
CBI again approached the governor and again sought clearance. Right.
Sahil, that's important information you're getting to us. Stay with us. I'm joined here by BJP Shaina NC as well. Shaina, you know, how would you react? Because Ashok Chavan is raising 2 technical points. He's saying A, when the matter is already sub judice in the Supreme Court, and B, when the previous governor did not give a go ahead, this is CBI acting under political vendetta. Shaina, are you there with us? Looks like we have lost that line with Shaina NC. We will try and reconnect. And so this is going to be a big story that we will continue to track. Remember, Ashok Chavan, who at the moment enjoys a certain political clout in the state. For the Congress party too, we will have to wait and watch if they distance themselves from this or they come out and back Ashok Chavan. Those political reactions and perspective will get you in a short while from now.
All right, we're getting breaking news that an avalanche has been reported this morning on the northern glacier of Siachen. 10 army personnel have been trapped and rescue efforts have been mounted.
So the much-awaited Microsoft Surface Pro 4 has been launched in India. It's the most powerful machine ever, which will give you the best of the Windows 10 experience. We take a look at it and give you our first...